always, we need to check out the audio. Let's see how the audio is holding up here. Let's see how the audio is holding up here. Hopefully the bad latency is just on my side. Well, I figured I had some time. So, I'm going to be going through Sword and Fairy Together Forever. An amazing action RPG based on mythical Chinese folklore. This game is the PS5 version. It was available previously on PC, and I was blown away, because I just love looking through Steam at all the different games you can kind of delve into, and a lot are overlooked. So I really, really appreciate that East Asia Soft and Serenity Forge were able to work with Softstar in bringing this digitally and physically to the PS5. I think that's amazing. This is the digital version, but Serenity Forge has worked with East Asia Soft on bringing a physical version of this game. The collector's edition, which I pre-ordered, looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, it just... Anyway. Let me get off of that. I mean, I'm gonna add links to all that good stuff in the comments, but I do want to just play through this. And I am live now, but obviously I'll leave the video up, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope it turns out good. I don't know. And I'll load from where I am. I've been I'm 11 hours in right now, as you can see. Not too bad, not too shabby. But there is so much to do in this game. And it's hard because the game is so impressive. The game is impressive graphically. And there's just so many side quests you can do. But they have meaning to them, which is cool. So right now, as you can see in the top right, the M is like the most important, thing to do, right? That's basically returning to Mingshu Select. And then where the S is, that's where your side quests are. So it's really cool the way that they set this up. But I like that the UI is not super overwhelming. You have everything in the bottom left. But let's continue. I like that the UI is not super overwhelming. You have everything in the bottom left. So as you can see, it's a lore-heavy game that really I love the balance between the action, combat, scenes, and basically finding out a little bit about each character. You usually don't get invested in these characters, but for some reason, um, and I had a feeling I would, you get invested in these characters. So there is definitely a lot of dialogue options and things. So I'm gonna see what this main quest here is, and I did return to Minchu. So it's gonna go into some dialogue.
你先回房间。
嗯，
我有事同爷爷说。
让我们一起过去。
我要单独同爷爷谈。你先回房间。你放心，我们就在大殿里，离你不远。
哦。
These characters are total badasses, by the way, and they had a small dialogue there, and now it says to tell you about Mengjiang. So that's me in the middle of a quest, really. So I'm speaking to Grandpa. He's my grandpa.
没看错。
And the story is really, really great. I love pretty much every character that I've encountered so far has something really unique about them, and the dynamics between them is really awesome. I really, really like this.
若是知道童梦章有关，也没有得着方向。
白姑娘是个十字路，你告诉她，她会努力的。
那是不是也同真人说一下？
不妥，眼下拿不出十足的证据来，查实后再说也不迟。这件事除了你我和白姑娘，暂时不要再对其他人说。啊，修容也是一样。
我明白你的顾虑，师弟毕竟是鳌虚神尊的下属，若论关系，同天圣人更为近些。但，
外孙女儿，我们不是防着修容，是防着那个孟章。在这样的人精面前，你师弟根本没有什么秘密可言。
我明白了，爷爷。那我和修武这就去线下派。
一路小心呐。
So it looks like I have something to do. Go to Zhu and get ready to leave. So you got your spirit guide here. I have a few of them, and you can feed them to make them stronger. And you can pet them too. Hajan is a savage, by the way. Don't let his little chibi form fool you. So basically, looks like we're gonna have to get ready to leave. As you can see, the environments are top notch. One thing I just love is the camera mode. All day, every day, like you can just take some amazing photos, and you find yourself like, oh, I should just do this all day, but and then the options, like you can forget it. I don't even want to go into it. You can mess with the field of view, you can rotate, you can do the most epic stuff. But that's not what I'm here for. That is not what I'm here for. I gotta grab my overpowered god buddy, and basically, it's time to quest.
黄皮子到底是什么意思？听起来不像谎话。
啊！你听到了？
方才听掌门大声喊的那句话。 黄皮子，是说天师门？
都是陈年旧事了。明术门同天师门差不多同时开山创派，两派的祖师爷也曾十分意气相投。只是后来发生了一些事，令两派势同水火。总而言之，爷爷十分讨厌天师门，但是我并没有这种芥蒂。先祖们的事同现在没有关系。
So my advice on this, it is text heavy, but I would really read into all these stories, like the lore between the characters, and it's just like any other RPG. Really investing yourself in the characters and everything that comes with it. There's so much to explore in such a game that it has a sprawling world, but it directs you the right way. It does not overwhelm you. It doesn't make you feel like, why am I here? And I think I love games that respect your time, but also give you that great experience that you need, right? I think the balance is perfect, and that's very, very hard to find. And if you see from my Twitter page, I play a lot of different games, and I do speak to a lot of people and say, I think we should start bringing more of these games to the West, whether they're just initially released on PC. I'm a big advocate of games in physical form, that's why I pre-ordered the physical copy, but I think it's very important to really take a look at this one, because it may not be for everyone, but from an action RPG standpoint, you're getting a lot of check marks ticked off. You have the amazing graphics, the ray tracing, the lighting, the combat system, which hopefully I'll be able to showcase a little bit. All those things add up to an experience that is well worth many gamers' time. So here we go. Let's talk to Grandpa
我想了
again.
解为何明术门的天师门会变得势同水火。
Our boy is very curious. He's a god, and he's here. But I'm not gonna go beyond that. I really want a lot of people to try this game, because I did play it on PC for a bit, and I said, halt, my system cannot handle how amazing this is. So I just retweet a lot of gameplay from it, and I throw it out there in the world, and who knows? Well, look, my prayers were answered. It's going to be a long story. You want to hear that? Why these two sects hate each other? Of course. Look, you're given the option to listen, or there are other things, but listen to your elders, people. Listen to Grandpa, because later on you're gonna be like, oh, I should have listened, instead of just played my PlayStation Vita, or throw my Nintendo Switch on. I should have sat down with Grandpa and listened to his wisdom. So that's what we're gonna do. Master Yushin, our great master, started his journey of cultivation with Master Zhang Daolin, and please, if I butcher these names, I really apologize, because my native languages are English, Spanish, and Bengali. Well, my native language is English, and I know Spanish and Bengali. I do not know Chinese, Cantonese, or Mandarin. So a lot of times I will just let them speak. Or you can read read those subtitles. You watch amazing movies. Sometimes you gotta read the subtitles. That's it. They're both talented geniuses. They figured out a unique method of cultivation. After they succeeded, they decided to establish two sects to teach more people about what they practice. The reason why they were established, these two sects, in the neighboring place is to help each other if one side is in trouble. I'm not gonna say it in a grandpa voice. I've done this when I used to stream on Twitch. People liked it, but I want to be a little bit more serious about this one. If you do know me, I'm not a very serious person, but when it comes to games and things I like, I am very serious. When it comes to life, I'm very serious. So there's a dispute over the disciples. So there's two different theories about this cultivation. The Grand Master evolved into immortality, while Master Zhang failed, which proves the spirit controlling is superior. The whole idea of the spirits is very important in this game. And then another spirit, divine spirit named Husha, appeared. Husha saw around the area. The Husha Hills was full of spiritual power, wanted to occupy the mountain for cultivation. Mingshu sect, that's where protagonist and grandpa come from. There's a storied history behind that also, which I think is really cool, and the spirits kind of give you some insight onto that history, and then there's history within history. So we're finding out that there's a conflict between these two sects. Great Master values friendship so much. He's indeed respected. The Great Master highly values his friendship with Master Zhang. And yet those group of fools under him is shameless. They believe that Master Zhang was gravely injured in the battle against Husha, and that our Great Master had led Master Zhang down by not assisting. Otherwise, how did our Great Master survive alone? That's their rationale. Beef. Zhang Hu, this disciple took advantage of the weakened Husha, took it away and forced it to guard the Tianxi tomb. To think they're brazen to dare force a divine spirit, jointly named by two great masters, to guard their own sect's tomb. The story is pretty epic. So she knows a little bit about it. He just gave all the details. See how their mouths move when they talk? And you can view, like, literally all these, different aspects of the lore and books that you find. Because it is a lot, but at least it respects your time that you collect it. You can look at it anytime. So you have to go to Zhangxia. Select. I really hope I'm not butchering this. So the best way to do that is, well, you see how sprawling this world is. you can't walk it. But this is what you can do. Go to your map, and your quest says to go to this sect, right? So we have our flying mount. Boom. Our boy takes us there. That's my favorite version of fast travel. And you're just really presented with this beautiful visual of just flying on your spirit mount. Of course, it just keeps going on unless you press continue, which I'll do. And it lands you right where you need to be at the time, right? And these are just varied environments. I did post a picture on Twitter like this. I just put a video like this, and you can see how the fog and the reflections off the floor are just like amazing, right? Now, as you're going through this world, you know, you realize the attention to detail. There's even these little points that just let you view, just suck in the view. These are items, and they let you interact. It looks like it could be something I can equip. But right now, it's telling you to go to that sect. So I'm gonna do that. And another thing to point out is you have a party that's interchangeable throughout the game. So you're going to be you're gonna have a nice party. Right now, you know, we have our two main characters here. So we have you, and then we have Zhu. And I have all their equipment. You can put all their equipment on, just like any game. Hit points, magic point, attacks, ATS, defense, ADF, crit damage, all that good stuff. And they each have skill trees and ability, 2 of them, you know. So it is definitely there's definitely a lot to it, which freaking rules to me. As I really played through this, you know, it took a lot of time to really take in the locales and, you know, test a few things as well. I think the final product, it speaks for itself. I'm sure there's other improvements that developers have announced. Splash into the waters, all the little details. You know, we love to emphasize games that have amazing graphics, right? And they really did a great job of squashing a lot of bugs in this game. Don't get fooled, because you can switch between characters at will anytime to be your main character. And as you can see, all your abilities are tied to button presses. You hold R, you just have your standard attacks. But for now, I'm going back to her. Now, there's a lot of beautiful fairy-like ladies here. Ladies, I must be in the immortal realm. Well, let's see about that. Journey Heaven Earth. Well, that is a card game. It's actually really fun, and it will take a lot of your time just to because it's a lot of fun. Which really extends the gameplay to this. I am not going to play that, but trust me, it's fun. It's like Magic the Gathering. If you ever heard of that or into that, I loved it. I lived Magic the Gathering. I wish I'd saved all my cards, then I'd be pretty rich. I wouldn't be rich. I would be spending more money on video games. That's what I'd be doing. So we gotta make our way to this sect, and I'm just trying to find the optimal way of getting there. As you can see, the map does a good job of guiding you. It doesn't make you guess too much, but a lot of little details can be missed, especially if you don't talk to everybody or do all the dialogue options. You will miss things and you'll be sad. Actually, you won't be sad, you'll just go back and find them, that's it. Oh, right. Oh, this is the sanctuary of... I call it the sanctuary of ladies, because basically they have a very strict set of rules that do not allow them to live a certain way. They must live a certain way. Men are allowed only for certain reasons. My boy here, he's a god. Oh look, I found an item too. You see? And I'm glad those cues make it easier to see.
小师妹现在在等排队哦。
Mo Queen.
你们是小师妹的朋友吧？
So, I guess now we're going to talk about that beef. And there's some really interesting characters here. Probably lots of side quests to do. Please don't make loud noises, you know? Well... let's see... You know it's important because you start walking. But there is a character, another character. And they all show each other respect and honor, which is really cool. I'm sure it blows up at some
多谢两
point.
位特地前来。仙侠派弟子日前在附近巡视时，发现凶手华丽藏身在花无崖深处。
They found Hualu.
花无崖位于附近的青烟村，几年前被华流焚毁后已成废墟，如今妖物盘踞。此行颇为凶险，仙侠派会
Looks like
全力协助你。
they're sending you on a mission.
不需要。
真人，他的意思是，去剿灭凶手的成员在精不在多，他有把握。既然
He
如
was
此，
very blunt. He
那让莫锦
just
衣村
says
的
what he
去，
has to say.
他
You
对
know,
锦
he's
衣
not
村比较熟
he's not
悉。
used to formalities of the human world.
是，真人，事不宜迟，一切小心。
And so basically they're telling you, well, it's time to go kick ass because there's some problems going on. Be careful. Sure thing. I'm sure there's a lot to do here. I remember there were some items that I did not get. Yes, you can run. Because there are shops in, you know, each sect, each little part. Depends how much moolah you got.
百味香。
Oh, yes, there is a lot of spicy food in the Sichuan area. Oh, I had some in, not from New York, so I had some in Flushing today at this really good spot. Good God. It's spicy. You gotta love it. So, yes, you can order food and make your own dishes. What does that do? That, you know, increases your magic points by a certain amount. Depends on what you have. Sometimes I believe it's a temporary buff. But these, you see it says duration 30 minutes. So they're temporary buffs, but they're very important because they'll help you get stronger. Salty chicken in Ghost City. gotta love it.
5味调和百味香。
Water conquers fire. Well, I learned something new today. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I just like this mission structure,
姐们，真人方才没有提到罗龙军营阵法之事，是韩武统的训练。
I'm listening to her.
仙侠派对于各种阵法颇有研究，按说几乎应有记载才是。
And Bai is my other party member. I got her back. They hop in and out. So as you can see, once you go into the menu, she's back, and she has a lot of great stuff going on. Like her spells are pretty epic. Got some fire, got some thunder. She throws it all at you. They say there's something in the libraries, and I'm tempted to do that, and I will at some point, but I do want to fight.
姐姐，我这趟出发前有位师姐托我打听修大哥有无婚配呢。
What?
放心，
You see?
都没事，就是觉得应该让你知道一下。
神族严禁进来。
修大哥，你听见了？
Yeah, love is forbidden in this sect, so so now it's like you're thrown into a lot of different side quests and different interesting and funny stories because this sect it's all women.
仙侠派内，请勿高声喧哗。
This is a temple. What is there here?
出门在外要小心啊！
Ooh. However, such power could hardly be found in the human world. And they're always talking about this protective barrier, which you get to see. Well,
出门在外要小心啊！
do you need medicine? I don't know. Let's see. I got like 9, 11, 7, 17 of this rat fruit stuff. I think I'm good. I don't know. God, these cities are so well designed. The game does autosave, but you can save every time. Save all the time, save often. I don't care. And look, it shows that your party members added back on. And there's a lot to unpack in this, but you're gonna have fun doing it. That's the best part about it. I think that's what I enjoyed the most. Like, I had fun doing every little thing. Like, if you look at your quests, right? They're then your side quest results, right? I still have quite a bit to do, and you get a lot of rewards for these. Now, when you have a mission, oh, this guy was interesting. Hopefully, if you pick this up, you get to find out more about his love interest. Now, with your map, you can set these waypoints here, right? So it's really a side quest, right? So I want to find out what exactly is going on, right? So I'm gonna go to that side quest and see what I can dig up. You know, open up the story more. You see, you can go off into your mission, or you can really find out what is going on. And this is our boy here. Let's see.
便是仙侠派啊！
You must be from an immortal cultivation sect. Why, yes. God bless you, God bless you. Fortunately, I met you. Oh, what does he want? Mr. Wu, what does he want? Alas, I've lost my eyesight in my right eye. It's all because I went to the Flora Cliff the other day and ran into a monster who was practicing an evil spell. Uh-oh. The monster noticed me and wanted to take my life. So I gave a glance and escaped to survive. If it's an ordinary monster, I'll let it go. I'm afraid it will endanger the world if it refined the demon skills. Yes, if so, you could ignore it. So I came to Zhangjia sect to ask for help from Zhangjia disciples. However, it should be the same to meet Miss Yu. I don't know if Miss Yu is willing to take action to do anything for the world. And you always get the option to say yes or no. Why not say yes, right? Let's just go off on tangents here.
感谢诸位愿意出手，为人间除去遗憾。
So that's another side quest, right? So you go. Well, I would think it is. There's a lot of side quests that I haven't done, by the way. Huh. Well, let's go to Flora Cliff and find this damn monster.
感谢诸位愿意出手，为人间除去遗
Let's
憾。
do that. Let's go to Flora Cliff. Now, I don't know where Flora Cliff is. Oh, let's check. It might be... Is it in my little world here? Huh. Well, I have no idea where Flora Cliff is. Ah. Well. So how am I supposed to do this, right? Oh, look. Goodies. Now, yeah, the certain main quests you need to do to get into the other ones. There's a lot to do. Now, in order to find Flora Cliff, I have to know what is Flora Cliff, right? I don't know if it's in this area or somewhere else. When I check my map, and usually use your mount to get like around. So there's another option. It might be a part of, it might be where my main quest is. So let me give that a shot. Oh, there's our boy. It's funny. He looks like a character from. He looks like the main character from Monster Hunter Rise. Like before you like deck him out, except much better. It depends, you know. But he's really funny. I like this character a lot.
好吧。
哎，这下咱们又能一起上路了。
He's like that friend.
干嘛这么生分？月姑
That's
娘
me.
是小晴的
He's
好
like
朋
the
友，
social guy. The serious people are
冲
like,
着我和小晴的关
don't be
系，
so serious. I'm like, I'm serious. It's just not time to be serious.
是吧？行兄弟，
Okay.
小兄弟，我三有想做的事，你又做不到。
Nothing can stop me from doing things that I want to do, bro. Today. As a proof of brotherhood, let's be more intimate.
肩搭背吧。
Oh god.
姐妹，我
Was
发
he
现
trying to
你
give him a
的
bro hug?
不知是否有帮助。我们在黑龙
I
之
think he was trying to give him a bro
间
hug. I think that's what is
很可
happening.
能是天使们的梦征兆。什么？嘘。所以，那个阵法，天使们会是一条重要线索。
嗯，明白了。等回来后，我把天使们的相关记录都翻出来。嗯，月姐姐刚才见到师傅的时候，为什么没说这个？
你是不是在想，我刚才为何没说这件事？
You read my mind. Oh no.
孟昭毕竟是仙盟盟主，若真有证据能证明他是海豹人，再告诉真人也不迟。
嗯，我明白了。如
So
果
you
真的
really
是他，
invest in these
我立刻告诉
stories.
师傅。
I mean, it's just like the character dynamics are really good. Very surprised and very pleased.
别闹了，出发吧。
All right. So have to go to Smoky Village. Where is the Smoky Village? Is it somewhere I can fly to, or do I have to? Let me look at my map. I don't think it's here. Let's see. Flower Cliff. There you go. So I needed to trigger that to find something else, because if you saw with this other side quest, it was in Flower Cliff. So going into the main story helps guide you to where the side quest is, and that's kind of cool, because that's the way it is with a lot of them. So there's a lot of backtracking, but you're not walking a million miles. You're literally just saying, "Hey." Well, I didn't do that very nicely here. You go into your map, and then you go to Flower Cliff. Boom. You jump on your trusty little spirit. Well, he's not so little there. And you get yourself to that area. Smoky Village. Another great looking location. I don't know, I see ferries and stuff, and broken down looking towns and bars. All the different locales that you can see and interact
之
with.
前就是住在那间公寓，这里荒废之后，和村民都搬到峨眉山脚下。 那里有仙侠派武山塔镇门口。
This place doesn't look like it's in great shape, eh?
小晴，你还记得吗？我们第一次相遇时，是因为有叔叔走进村子了。
当然记得，回想起来还心有余悸。要不是靠你的引鼓，拖到师傅师姐们及时赶到，我们都要葬身城府。
I just healed myself for no reason. But it's okay because those things come back.
神掌门也是这么说的。
As you can see, there, see those exclamation points? Those are all side quests.
后来神掌门和仙侠派的师姐们对我有一些误会，可能是我越长越帅气，掌门怕仙侠派的师姐师妹们看到我
会怎样？
我开玩笑呢，不要当真。
哦，好。
Oh, I was found. It's dangerous. Why are you here? It's okay to tell you. I'm looking for someone who is destined for deity of cookery. God of cooking. Nice. Well, they said there was someone very good at cooking raw meat here. What? Is she talking about Knife Nanny? As a cruel, murderous monster. If this girl continues her search, she might lose her life. She also knows a little bit about cooking. She does. Why don't you tell me what it is? Maybe I know. Okay, in that case, I'll be asking you some questions. You ready? Oh crap. I don't know if I'm ready. Let me guess and fail. How many meatballs are there in the 3 steamed fish treasures? Man, do I have to pay attention to that stuff? How the heck am I supposed to know that? 14 or 10? Wait, was I supposed to pay attention to this? Was there I know there's some areas, some dialogue options where you actually have to pay attention. So I don't know. So if there was, I never even heard of anything called the 3 steamed fish treasures. I mean, 14 meatballs versus 10 meatballs? I don't know what you people think. God, okay, I'm gonna say 10. No! Wrong! Why don't you count them when you eat? Because I ate the other 4 really fast. Well, I get to answer the question again. I got to answer it again. See? So it didn't punish me for not knowing how many meatballs were in this dish. So that was an easy side quest because I was able to do it again. Thank you. And these you can open and get some baked buns.
以前这里每到黄昏时分，村民们烧火做饭，炊烟袅袅。我猜，这可能就是青烟村之名的由来吧。师姐们还会定期来村里给大家义诊，真怀念那个时候啊。
You see, I want to take care of that side quest, and obviously there's people in this area who really need help. I don't know if that is Yeah, see, we don't mess around here. We are pretty strong. And I got my whole cast with me. So don't mess. Look, oh, I hate these things. But you gotta be ready for them, right? Combat is fantastic. another one. Look. Let's switch. Let's see who else. Oh no, I don't. Okay. There's creatures here. And they do drop loot, they drop money. I wanted to... I'm pressing the wrong button. But I didn't want to be this character. I wanted to show you these spells that we can do. They're insane. And look, I think the poisonous lady, that's kind of like your bestiary. And you can learn more about what the poisonous lady does. And I mean, obviously it's real-time combat, so and everybody auto attacks, but you're given the chance to be your other characters. So I would like to show you some of these other ones. One of our protagonists. These are regular attacks. Dash out. You can heal, or you can. Well, they're all dead. Well, but is there more that I can show? How about this? Oh, don't worry. You can change on the fly too. So. You can rain some swords down on them. Yeah. I love this combat. That's just a vantage point where you can see stuff. I don't know why that popped up, because it's a viewpoint. I thought it was an item. I'm a greedy person. But then again, you know, it's another nice opportunity to be like, oh man, no, you can't skip that. Oh well, it doesn't last 15, 20 minutes or anything like that. But you know, it's so cool when you can just, you know, you go to your camera, and then, you know, you just spend all day going like this, like, you know, like all your characters in pose, or you just do like these landscapes. You know, Horizon Forbidden West has an awesome camera mode. This is right up there with that, I think, because you can, you know, you can do it just like mid attack. So, you know, you can make some really cool action poses. And of course you can hide the UI. You can also mess with the colors if you want. You know, if you want your gamma or brightness. You could even change the look on his face. Like, yeah, let's look, I'll make him smile. There's different filters you can put on for some reason. Things that will take you away from playing the game. But that's okay. You can hide the UI, of course. There's just a lot of options on the table here. Let's take this photo. Boop. There you go. Because everybody needs an action pose in life. Well, back here. But it looks like our guys are in distress here. This guy. His brother is claiming he wants to withdraw from this other sect and join another one. We descended from our mountain in order to continue, in order to accomplish Master's task. But if he's like this, it's really a headache. Alright, Well, let's be nice and ask for more details. Okay.
师弟你，
You're going to expel me from Kunlun? Oh, you wish. Thank you for your help. Your senior sister is worried about you. It's good to see you're safe and sound, but didn't you come here to hunt for a treasure? I was caught off guard a few days ago. A woman gave me a treasure map. It points to a valuable pendant. I followed the map and came here, but was suddenly ambushed by a group of monsters and was knocked unconscious. Well, that sucks. When I woke up, I found my purse was missing. I didn't know why. During my coma, these monsters didn't seem to hurt me. So, we have to look for clues, right? The lady you are talking about is rather weird. What is she like? She wears a veil, so I can't see her face. Well, let's try that out. As you can see, there's a lot more side quests, but you know you're pretty much invested in the area, so you might as well do them. You know, make your character stronger. There's lots of enemies, as you can see with the exclamation points. You can get a barrage of those side quests. It looks like there's an area that you are not allowed to go to, so I won't go there. Look, there's like that force field. Viewpoint.
师弟你，
Why would they do this to me? Which of these vessels used by H's to hold the wine? I'm not gonna say that. I think the iron cauldron is much more sacred. The wine vessel, that's like so obvious. You see why they do this to me? Or the bronze bowl. Ah, it's called ignorant.
师弟你，
Good thing I can just keep talking to them again. Ah, there's another question. No. Alright, it said that the origin of Changlu is related to a certain animal. Man, I did not read into this lore because I did not remember this. I want to say it's a fox. Nope, I'm ignorant.
师弟你，
Okay, well, I got one more. I didn't know Chanlu was related to apes. I didn't know that was the animal. Once I had a sweet and dry drink at Zhangjia's called whatever. Do you know what it's made of? Ugh. I'm not researching this stuff, so I want to say that, well, I know the lychees, those are good. I mean, the peach and a green plum, I mean all those. But I have no idea what this drink is. I will say a green plum.
师弟你，
I should have went with my instinct. I said lychee first, right? Oh, no way. different sects all seem to have some beef with each other. Well, listen, we have other things to do, even though I know we're going to be embroiled in their conflict. But there is more stuff to do. Let me save there, cause look, just added my boy there. All right. Well, see, there's just so much to do. You can actually cook some meals here if you want. I mean, cooking is like important in any RPG, action, turn-based, whatever it is. Now, if you wanted to make like a cool dish, you can like combine these. See, your magic point upper limit goes up, your upper limit of hit points, defense increases. So then you mix them together. What about the fish? We'll add some fish, and then we'll throw some. It says probably retaining items after battle increase. Let's increase our critical damage, right? I think we're finished, right? So can we cook? Confirm. Ooh, that looks good.
竟如此处理。
月姐姐吃鱼好厉害，鱼骨又整又干净。没有什么
Ooh, the
不
fish
比
book.
起来。
The fish bones are neat and clean. They get
爷
stuck
爷常
together.
说我像猫儿一样，一舔鱼肉就能吃干净。
And Grandpa said she's like a cat and can eat all the fish. So I got a nice little buff for a good 30 minutes. And look, a side quest, of course. But we were looking for the Veiled Woman, weren't we? The village was destroyed for many years. Alright. Really resolved by force? That's not the way I roll. You have two choices. You can either go with me for seeing an official or have a fight. Okay, well, she doesn't want to fight. I've learned a little yin yang spells to summon some weak monsters. I wanted to make money with the spell back then. I also happened to meet the little lady of Jingjas like at the foot of the mountain, seeing that she has a lot of money. So, I have an 80-year-old mother, my husband disabled in bed, my brother is born dumb, and my baby is crying for food. The whole family is counting on me to survive. We're getting real here. Damn, that's savage. You should think of a better excuse. Man, I mean, I couldn't think of a better one, but, you know. I only want money. I never wanted to hurt anyone. Oh, God. Looks like there's some good stuff in that little purse.
我真的好惨啊！只做过2次陷阱，每次都遇上你们。
Huh. Well, was it really her fault? Well, you know. to hold this to the really strong attack. Oh, look at this witch. Take that. So swift. Oh, they're still fighting anyway. What the heck are these things? Well, we made short work of those guys there. You never get a shortage of battles in this one, I'm telling you. There's always something to fight. And as we're reaching the next point of our story, we'll probably end it here. I just wanted to play this game for a bit, throw it up here, and I'll put links to where you can get it, where you can get the physical version, and I think I gave some of my impressions on it. I think it speaks for itself as a really, really amazing RPG that, when I said it'll really respect your time, but it'll also keep you invested because the characters and the different things that really make it one of the more special releases right now. And I just got myself into a story element.
就是这里。
唉，可惜了。
I thought I was gonna end it here.
当初还没踏实住进去，就被凶手给毁了。
倒是很少听你提起以前。
阿尤他以前啊和现在不一样，以前他总板着脸，刚看到他的时候，我还有些害怕呢。
She said he softened up a lot.
哎，我那时候人生地不熟的，如果不凶一点，被欺负了怎么办？我记得这里应该有一个。
There's a jar. Alright, well, coolios. Well, that is it. I might do a part 2 at some point, from a different vantage point, but I want other people to try this game and pick it up. Amidst all the other crazy titles coming out, this is a true gem. So, I am out.